Hey, yo, welcome to 7 p.m. pregame, where you can catch us every week ahead of our full episode, which drops on Thursday. Melo, big game tonight for the Bucks. They're taking on the Indiana Pacers, and they're in a tough spot, being down 2-0, but they're heading back home. And Chris Haynes says he doesn't envision Giannis finishing his career in Milwaukee. The Bucks flame out in the first round, which, if there's any indication from these first 2 games, is a quite big possibility. Is it time to blow it all up? And where do you think Giannis would be a good fit?
Wow. Already in game 3, we giving up?
I mean, it kind of felt like ever since the Dame trade, if it didn't really work out, you kind of felt that the Giannis-Milwaukee situation was heading to an impasse. And, I don't think the Kyle Kuzma trade really worked out as well as people expected.
We don't know yet.
Hey, he put up a donut in the playoffs? I don't know.
We don't know yet.
Okay. All right. Talk to me.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
All right.
We can't say it didn't work because we don't know yet. Let's give credit to Indy, though. Indy smell blood. They hunting. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect that from Indy.
Yep.
You got to think. Everybody talks shit about Indy. Like, Indy, over the course of a season, is like, man, Indy, then it's Todd, then it's Halliburton, and Halliburton is not really that good, and then it's this, and then it's that. And then they always figure out how to stay in the fray even with all that noise.
Yeah.
And then this time of the season, they get going, right? Like, we got to stop saying that Halliburton is overrated. We got to stop saying that he's not good. We got to stop saying.
Shout out my man Wally Zerbiak, though. He kind of put that out there.
Well, I'm just saying, Halliburton is very, very fucking good. Like, let's not negate that. Milwaukee got to figure it out now, like today, tonight. A player like Giannis and Dame, they in the locker room thinking, yo, you know what, man? They did what they supposed to do. They took it home. They up 2-0. Now we got a chance to go get out, even the series out. Right? So that's how it should be thought about. As far as Giannis, man, it's like we always so quick to say, not you, but in general, always so quick to question, is his time up? Where should he go? What team? Where do we want to see Giannis? What team that he's going to go to that he's not going to do the same thing that he's doing now, that he's not going to do in another situation? Right. He's not changing. What is he going to add to his game at this point in his career to go and do what on another team? Why? Where we want to see him, man? We keep saying, he's leaving, he's going. Where's he going?
I'm about to say, to be fair, Giannis himself said, he might have said it in jest, but he did say it. He was like, if this season doesn't work out, like, maybe they might trade me, like, on some, like, he has nothing to do with it. Like, they might get rid of me sort of thing to sort of blow the whole thing up. So
yeah, they might.
He put it out there.
They might.
Yeah.
They might. You don't know today.
Right.
So he's right for saying that he don't know. But I just think, where's he gonna go?
I mean, he did sign a
what is his fit? Like, what is Giannis' fit? It's not like you bring us, if you go in and say, yo, Giannis, we need you to play the 5 and we just need you to pick and roll to the basket and right?
Right.
A team could utilize that aspect of his game.
Of course.
Yo, we just need you to be a center. Like, just be our 5. Right?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a switch in the role for him to go do that. He got to want to do that. You ain't just going from leading and going from having the ball in your hands and scoring 50s and shooting how many times you want and leading and to go having a singular role.
Right.
You're just not going to do that. Because you bring a Giannis there, whoever gets him, you bring him there for what we're seeing from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So you got to have pieces that actually fit around him. That's why I'm asking what situation.
It's a tricky one because he makes a ton of money. You know what I mean? Like,
well, everybody make a ton of money.
But, I mean, that Supermax contract is difficult to move. You know what I mean?
You got to trade for a Supermax player.
Exactly. And on top of that, there's, I believe, any place he would go to, he'd play the same role. Like, I don't think you're trading for Giannis for him to just grab rebounds and play defense. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to say.
Have him go do that. Now, which teams are even in position to trade for him? I want to say nobody, but Luka and Anthony Davis got traded for each other this year, right? Like, any trade is possible now. But
still, you would be starting all over because you're trading. You got pieces. That shit got to add up.
Yeah.
So wherever he goes, you got to be giving up some shit.
I mean, Brooklyn's in a decent position.
But you're starting over, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Why would you starting over?
Well, a team that could
I'd rather ride out with a Dame. Kuz is still young. Like, we giving up on Kuz. Yeah, he didn't have no points in it. You know what I mean? But it's a new trade. Get traded this part of the season.
Yep.
You go from it being your situation again, and now you got to take 2, 3, 4 steps backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And that's hard to adapt to. And quick like that.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be having these spectacular games because you ain't part of the flow and you ain't really part of this system that we created from the beginning of the season. We got to utilize and bank on your skill set to bring us something.
Okay. All
right. And that's what we seeing from Kuz. He got to rely on his skill set to do something else and bring something different that stands out. That coincides with what is already the plan is. Because you're not part of the plan. You came late. Yeah. So now it's a rush plan. So now we got to figure out how to implement you into that. As a result, Giannis had 1 assist. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It's like, these are the things that, because you're not there with me yet.
Yeah.
So I gotta
that chemistry need to be built.
I gotta continue to go. You gotta meet me.
Right.
I can't slow down for you, especially at this point. You gotta meet me where I'm at.
All right, so we got so the Giannis trade stuff is all hypothetical.
Yeah.
The game tonight, do you think Milwaukee makes it a series? Do they take 1 or 2 of these games in Milwaukee and then keep pushing to 6, 7 games?
Yeah, I think they play well at home. I don't think they would shoot the ball the way that they shot the ball in Indiana. I think guys will be a little bit more comfortable and confident at home in front of their crowd.
Yep.
I think Kuz will be better tonight because he's home in front of the home crowd.
Dame hasn't played since March before that first game.
Dame will figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dame will figure it out. I mean, they have a weird makeup of a team over there. Like we look at all,
it just feels like
when you look at all the pieces, it's just like a weird makeup. Just a weird makeup of a team. So I think they even it up. I think they get these 2 in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, listen, down
if they lose tonight, they get swept.
Okay.
If they lose tonight.
Okay.
If they lose tonight, they get swept.
I mean, listen, down 2-0 at home, you could find it's harder to find 2 players you'd rather have on a team than Dame when he's healthy or Giannis. You know what I mean? Like those guys.
And you go home, bro. You got 2 games at home.
Yeah.
They took care of their job.
Yeah.
Now we get a chance to make our adjustments. Back home, we played them twice already.
Okay.
So we going back home. So now we can let's see Doc Rivers. It ain't, it don't just come down to Giannis having 1 assist or Kuz not scoring or come on, Doc.
All right, so now
come on, Doc.
Now that spotlight's back on Doc Rivers and his playoff experience or lack thereof. Or
come on, let's make the proper adjustments.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So that all that being said, hypothetically, I know we don't have a perfect place for Giannis, but if you could just wave a magic wand to be like, yo, it would be dope to see Giannis here, just in case it doesn't work out, just in case it's time to leave. Where would that place be for you? I'm
trying to think what Giannis brings to a team. You get what I'm saying? Like, unless you go young, unless you go on the team up with LaMelo Ball or somebody.
So Charlotte is a destination for you?
I honestly don't think no place is a destination for him. He got to get people to him.
Right. Like
he got to go get people to him. Like, that's what he got to go get.
So you don't trade players like Giannis. Like, you say that.
Nah,
but this year we've
you build around that.
Yeah.
And the more that you see that he needs help, you go get that help that he needs. You don't just give up on that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You can't say they haven't tried. They made the trade for Dame, made the trade for Kuz. I mean, Brook Lopez has been always going to be solid.
But they making the trades, those they're not necessarily trades or good trades.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, the trades got to fit. Like, Dame, I get cool. Dame is cool. Dame will figure it out.
Right.
Kuz going to have to figure it out. You get what I'm saying? But, like, Kuz got to figure it out on the fly. He not figuring it out, like, in practice. He got to figure it out on the fly.
Yeah, I think that's what makes him so tough. Like, I think the same thing.
I like Milwaukee, though. I mean, I like those guys.
But the same thing sort of happens with the Bucks every year, right? Like, they're always in the top 4 or 5 of the East. It gets to the last month of the season. Somebody gets hurt.
It's because of Giannis' mentality.
Yeah.
Like, what makes him great and hinders a lot of other shit, because he locks in so well, and to a standpoint where he gonna go get it.
Yeah.
By any means necessary. He's gonna try to go get it. And he don't got time to be waiting for people to play catch up with him. So however speed he going, people got to be there with him. When it was Chris Middleton and all those guys, when they was winning, they were able to build together. So they was able to grow and catch that speed. Everybody had their own speed together.
Right. Well, Chris and Giannis came in together too.
Right. So I'm saying they built that. They built the speed together.
That nucleus was built
They
together.
built that pace together over there. Then now when you bring Brook Lopez over there, now it's another pace. Now it's another speed. Then Drew Holiday comes. Then now you start to build it. You start to build it out. Right. Now you say, well, we need a wing. Let's go get PJ Tucker. Let's go get Jay Crowder. Let's go. You know what I mean? You start building these pieces out. Now, Giannis he's speeding, whereas Dame got to even catch up.
Yeah.
And he's not there on the catch up, on the court up tip. And Kuz is so far behind Dame on the court. So it's nobody that's caught up to Giannis, which is why Giannis is out there with 1 assist. Not saying that he should be passing the ball more or trust. I believe he's trusting his teammates. But at this point, he's like, I got to go get it. This shit is on me.
Yeah.
I'm out here. Dame ain't played game 1. I got to go get it. Right? So we always try to figure out what's the game plan or how to strategize. Giannis is a basketball player. You get what I'm saying? He's not doing anything great. He does everything at a high level. So because of that, he's going to go block shots. He's going to dunk the ball. He's going to be in transition. He's going to score the ball. He's going to try to do it all. You know? And people just got to – it's a weird makeup of a team, bro. Like, it is, bro.
It is. And the person who's got to –
it is.
Put manage that makeup is Doc Rivers.
Trade for Zion.
Trade Giannis for Zion? Or
I like
go
talking shit.
Zion?
I like just talking shit. No. Trade for Zion.
Okay.
I'll put Giannis and Zion at the 4 or 5.
That'd be a crazy trade.
I'm just putting shit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
I would put, but see, me understanding Giannis' mentality, he want to win.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna go to not a losing situation, but a rebuild.
Right.
Nah. As long as you have Giannis, you got to build around him to compete and win. And if you just let that go, then you fucked up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Giannis is the type of player that you're not going to rebuild with anyway. Like, the moment he's on your roster.
We haven't seen a Giannis
30
before.
And 15.
We never seen a Giannis before.
Nah.
We've seen people who's athletic. You know, we've seen 6'9", 6'10", 6'11" guys, transition, high flyers, blocking shots.
Point center.
A lot of them was one-dimensional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you might be 6'10", play defense. You might be 6'10", can only shoot a corner 3. You might be 6'10", could make a free throw shot. Like, we haven't seen that shit from Giannis.
Right.
At that position, at that spot. Like, we can go back in history, but we haven't seen.
Nah.
That's rare, what we're seeing. So my point is, you don't just get rid of that. You figure that out. And if you want the easy way out, then you get rid of them.